Introduce whoever is going to do the introductions here, one at a time, or everybody does each other.
Well, over here we have our bass player and baritone singer, Mr. Bear Acker. And right here is a mandolin player and lead vocalist, Corey Zink.
Are you?
And our banjo man and tenor singer, Larry New. And I'm the guitar player. My name is Sean Batho.
Welcome all to Sudzin Company.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a new CD out. Talk to me about that CD.
We do. This is a CD that we worked on over the winter, and it's something we're real proud of, and I'm real proud of these boys for all the great singing and picking that they did. The new recording is called Timeless, and it's got 14 songs, two are excuse me, our original songs. We cut off the record, start off the record with an original tune, one called Windmills, and then about halfway through we get to a song called 1940 Ford, which we were able to have Bear's 1940 Ford pickup truck right on the cover of the CD. So something we're real proud of for sure.
What else is on that? Gospel music?
We have a gospel Tom T. Hall number, I think, if I'm right. Me and Jesus is the name of that. We have a George Jones tune, Around Here. We have some, we're big fans of Lonesome River Band. We have a couple of Lonesome River Band tunes.
Sammy's good.
Yeah, Sammy Sheeler. I Don't Want to Know is another tune.
Right.
I can't remember who did
George
that.
Jones.
Another George Jones tune. It's Love Bug tune.
Oh yeah, I heard you guys sing.
Yeah, we did that today.
Yeah.
So yeah, some great stuff, fun stuff.
How does this CD differ from other ones?
Costs more.
Well, I don't. You know, I think as
time goes by.
as time goes by and you play more together as a band, you get more critical of each other and of your sound, and I think you start to hone in on what a sound is for yourself, and I think we've really started to hone in on what acoustic blue their sound is.
What is acoustic blues sound? Now that you honed in on it, explain
exactly.
it.
Well,
Explain
I think that it's making sure that we bring that lead vocal, Corey's lead vocal, that country sound up front. And someone once said to us, he says, it's a great country singer backed by a solid bluegrass band. And I think that that's what we are. And we've really, each song that we pick, that we do live or on a recording, we make sure that it is just that. It has a solid country singing sound to it with some solid bluegrass behind it.
So you put country, you put the bluegrass, you grass up some country songs, is basically what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically what you're doing. Wow, okay. And that's a popular style?
Country grass? I don't know. I don't think so. You know, usually it's one or the other, but people try to typify what we are, and they say, oh, you're newgrass, or you're traditional. And then we come out with a Ricky Nelson song or something, you know, or some other song, and they'd say, no, they're not that, you know, and they don't know what we are. But we just do what we like, and then we try to make it our own. We take a song, we say, okay, let's make this ours. So we do what we need to do, not drastic things, but just maybe an arrangement or, you know, some of the maybe the dynamics of it. You know, music coming up, music going down, and the drive. And we make it ours.
Okay.
So it's hard to say really what, we're not anything, we're just
acoustic blue.
You're
just acoustic blue.
There's
right.
I just want to say there's a lot of folks out there that come to bluegrass festivals,
Right.
looking for traditional country music.
Right.
And you know, it's funny for us to find out when we do our shows how many folks will come up and say, hey, I really love that Buck Owens song or the George Jones song. So, you know, I was raised on traditional country music, and it's sort of a niche of ours by doing all that country in a bluegrass festival. All those folks will come up and say, hey, you know, we really like your style.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we've developed a sort of our own little thing, but it works out really well.
Did you guys ever play bluegrass outside of acoustic blue?
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, other bands?
Bear had Bear
my
Acker
own
and
band.
Billings Gap for
24 years.
Oh, wow.
24
What was
years.
it?
Bear Acker and Billings Gap.
Oh, did I ever heard that? Maybe I don't know.
Wind
about
us
it.
up and we move into your neighborhood.
Okay.
And Corey has played forever with his family, playing country music.
Oh, wow.
And he had a short stint with a bluegrass band called Thunder Mountain Bluegrass.
I think I heard them, yeah.
Bear and I both played with Thunder Mountain Bluegrass.
Okay.
And Larry,
I've spent a lot of time playing bluegrass all over New England, all over the East Coast really. And in 1991, I spent a year with Lonesome River Band doing their sound and their lighting and driving their bus for them.
Okay. Songwriters.
we're all songwriters. but more Bear and Corey. They've written a bunch of the songs.
We co-write well together.
Okay.
That
We have a lot of fun.
the first cut on the latest CD, Windmills in March, it was kind of like a lot of times I'll have lyrics that 20, 30 minutes, I write them, and then I'll send them off to Corey.
Okay.
And he'll take, and next time I see him, he said, "Here, I want to play the melody I got for that," and bingo.
Okay.
So that works good for us. And then, we got our own. Sometimes we got the melody and words, and sometimes you got the melody and words. But we write pretty good together. He writes like he's 65 years old.
Do you write country songs? Do you write bluegrass songs, or do you just write a good song?
Well, I like to think that they have a very country flavor to the songs that I write. I'm sure you're familiar with the great Smokey Green.
Oh yeah.
Smokey.
He's not feeling good this year. I heard you guys say that.
He's got some health issues he's trying to work out. But, we're all plugging for him and praying for him to get back out here in the circuit, hopefully in July. If you listen to Smokey's shows,
I heard him last year.
Yeah, he sings so many great songs and tells such great stories.
Yeah.
I fell in love with traditional country music as a boy, and singers like George Jones, who could tell you a great story, and the music would come across, and you'd get the sheer emotion from the lyrics and the music all combined.
He's a storyteller.
He sure is, and I like to think of my songs as stories with supportive music, and we do our best to sell a story.
What's the newest song, as far as the years are concerned, that you grassed up from country? I mean, you do any of the new songs that are out on the charts by new artists? You take the old traditional songs and grass them?
We do that with all kinds of stuff, but not too far back, George Jones put out an album with a song that had been previously not previously released, called "I Don't Want to Know."
Okay.
A lot of people get it confused with "I Really Don't Want to Know," which is another great hit of his. But he put it on one of his latest albums, and I heard that song, and right away it brought a tear to my eye, and I said, "There's a song right there that some folks should be hearing." So it's on our latest album, and it's been grassed up,
there you go.
with some banjo and mandolin, and
You ever grass female songs? Female artist songs?
Corey can't sing high enough for the female songs. Yeah.
I'm dealing with laryngitis.
There you go.
But there's a lot of cool songs by female country singers, and I don't know if we have.
Patty Loveless.
We used to do a couple Patty Loveless
stuff like that. Yeah. But
Website. We're gonna wrap it up. Website.
Tell them about the website.
Where they can find you on the web.
www.acousticblueonline.com.
Okay.
We're also on Facebook. If you want to friend us and like us.
On the web?
Facebook, yeah.
Good.
Don't dislike us.
Don't dislike us, like us.
There you go.